Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Transport Fever, and we are having a lovely little look at our brand new purchase. It is, of course, a small little airport. It's got 3 terminals. It can do both passenger and cargo, so it's really, really cool. Before we place our second airport, I am quickly just going to put a little station out this way, because I do actually want... Whoa. There we go. I do actually want to add the station to my existing tram route that I've got around Elstree and Borehamwood. So let's take this opportunity to do just that. Perfect. Okay, so as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, there is a serious shortage of trams around Elstree and Borehamwood right now. That's not a permanent sort of feature. As soon as the brand new tram comes out, we're gonna, fingers crossed, replace all of the old trams with brand new trams. These ones are getting on a bit, actually. Yeah, 20 years old. So we could really do with getting some brand new trams, and I figure, why waste money purchasing them now if we can just wait until the new ones are out? I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I hope it's soon. Anyway, let's stick it in 3 times speed and let things get rolling again. In the meantime, let me go and place down my second airport. Now, if you were watching to the very end of the last episode, then you would have heard where we're going to place it. We're going to place it in Willenhall for the simple reason that we've already got connections to all of the nearest cities around Elstree and Borehamwood, except Willenhall, because Willenhall is sort of surrounded by mountains, more so than anywhere else. It's going to cost me 5 million to build it here. Wow. If we rotate it, 1.8 million. That's an absolute steal. How can that go from 1.77 million to 3.5 million? Either way, 1.7 million, that sounds like a great deal to me. Is this the tram that we've been waiting for? This is the Dalmer Top Seater. I somehow do not think that this is the tram that we were after. I think it's probably... Yeah, it's not a tram. It's probably a... Yeah, the Dalmer Top Seater is 11 passengers. Loading speed 1.5. I still think we're better off with trams, right? 11, 4 times. Yeah, so these guys load up faster. They've got a longer lifespan. Running costs... 14k for that. 13k for this. So trams are slightly more expensive. But at the same time, they do much more. More capacity, more everything. It's great. Willenhall East is connected to street network. Well, geez, game, come on. Give me a chance. I haven't even really got down to business yet. We haven't even connected up the bloody roads. Alright. That is 283k for that road. I think not. I think let's not do that. Like, that's an extraordinary amount of money. Like, that is expensive, but it's still much more reasonable than the amount that we were being quoted. So we're going to need to set up a little quick bus route over here, and it's been a long time since we've actually set up a bus route, but it will allow us to use... Oh. This is cool. This is cool. I mean, not like it really matters, I guess, but it's a nice little feature. Sure, let's get that over there. Just, yeah, alright, perfect. I don't really know why that's a good thing. In fact, it's a little bit bad. Oh my god, train station, terminal station, terminal station. What's the difference? Is it just different looking, like architecture style? And then this is obviously the terminal, and then this is obviously the terminal as well. Huh, cool. I didn't even realize that we're getting new designs. Very, very swanky indeed. Anyway, let me go back to buses and build a whole bunch of bus stations around the whole place. I'm just going to cover the whole place. I'm not really going to be too discriminate about whether it's a residential neighborhood or if it's a whatever type of neighborhood. Industrial, commercial, whatever. Just anywhere will do. That should probably be enough. Let's get a depot, road depot down. 62k. I don't really want to pay 62k. 16k, however. That sounds like a deal. Okay, let's get this Dalmer Top Seater. First of all, let's create the route so we know which color to make it, actually. This can be called... we'll just call this one Airport Feeder. Because that's literally what this entire line is going to be. It's going to be dark green, so we'll get some dark green buses. Should be the same color, right? And let's buy a couple of these things. Yeah, that seems quite reasonable. Airport feeder. Except the airport feeder has no stations. There we go. There we go. Just connect up all these whatchamadoodas. There we go. There we go. And the most important one, Park Avenue, apparently. All right. That's a pretty good job, if ever I did say so myself. We're making shit tons of money, by the way. We're doing really, really good for money. So it's going to take a little while for this little business to become profitable, but no matter. In the meantime, we're going to start some services. We're going to start some airport services. Oh man, am I excited for this. I'm really not excited about the number of people that we've got waiting for a fucking tram. That does not excite me. Please just release a new tram sometime. Please, game. Please, just release the new tram. How do I buy airplanes? Ah, buy aircraft. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The Junker aircraft? Junker? I think it's a Junker. Capacity 3 passengers. Okay, we're gonna start off with 1. We're gonna start off with 1. We'll create our very first airport line. Very first airport line. Let's call it the FAL. Or let's call it the FAL, the first airport line. Just because I'm somewhat creative. Oh my good god, what the fuck is that? That is an aerial line. Fuck me. Is that really necessary? Are those big turning circles really... Well, I'm no airport expert. I guess the airport expert no better than me. Let's get a... What color was it? What the fuck color was it? It was like a horrible blue. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that blue's your thing. Can we even get that blue? Like, maybe that color? I don't know. Whatever. Let's get 1. I think 1 is honestly going to be enough. Let's set you to line FAL. There we go. Can I see it take off? Oh, yeah. This is nice. This is very, very nice. And I want to see what the top speed on this thing as well. I didn't check what that was, so... Okay, loading up. I got an achievement. First aircraft arrived. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Indeed. Unfortunately, I think if we'd angled the airport better, we would have been able to speed up this process, because if we literally turned the airport 180 degrees, then we wouldn't have to do this long run-up. Wow, this is actually insanely fast. I mean, this is at 3 times speed, obviously, but 126 kilometers per hour, that's faster than any other vehicle we have right now, which is pretty damned nice. We're not going to crash through any rocks or anything, are we? I certainly hope not. This... oh, that's very, very close. That is very, very close. Oh, you can see our little coal route down there. Man, this is fantastic. I love this. Maybe I'll just do this for the rest of the episode. Okay, we're gonna start slowing down and begin the approach. Okay, and the autosave will freeze the whole game up, because that's what it does. Gosh damn, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is lovely. This is so nice. Beautiful. Perfect landing. Perfect landing. Not even a shadow of doubt in my mind. Very, very well done. Successful. Buy the first aircraft and run a line. Indeed, we did do that. And I'm pretty happy the fact that we did it. Like, no passengers waiting over here yet, but hey-ho. No passengers on the plane, I take it. Nope, no one. What are the running expenses of this, actually? 29k a year? That's nothing! That's nothing at all. I mean, even the amount of money that we paid for the train is pretty much nothing. I'd be hoping for, like, a couple of passengers. that want to head between those two routes, but yeah. I think, honestly, I think we just need to sink a shit ton of money into trams. Like, it sucks that I'm doing this now, but by God, I think we need them. Not even kidding you. There we go. That was kind of necessary. It's unfortunate that that had to be done, but alas. There we go. Well, that was very, very exciting indeed. I like that. Are we getting full loads on these trains, by the way, now? I just sort of saw that there was goods waiting at the station. 86 out of 96. That's pretty good. That's pretty good numbers, actually. That's pretty good figures. Let me check on my boat, because my boat is a frequent embarrassment to me. I kind of want to keep it around. It just fucking loses so much money. You know what? Fuck it. I guess I'll just keep on doing it, because there's nothing, you know, it's losing a little bit of money, but it's kind of funny to watch it lose money. I don't think that there is any passengers that have yet to try this newfangled flying thing. I mean, it is a tiny aircraft. It literally is a tiny aircraft. But, you know, good on people for trying it. Anyway, I've been talking for a little while now. I mean, about, like, what, 2 episodes or something? About the desire to get another proper transport route between Elstree and Bournemouth and somewhere else. It just so happens that the "and somewhere else" just happens to be Brackley. Brackley is going to be the newest route, and it is also going to be the most difficult to navigate, I would say. It's going to be very, very challenging because we've got 2 options. One, we can forge an entirely new route that will just basically go straight through here. I mean, we can probably... No parameters? Excuse me? This is an upgrade tool. Yeah, we can probably successfully manage to set up a bridge or something. Oh, is this a tram? Oh no, this is an aircraft. Oh, and a Flying Scotsman. Oh, this is a gorgeous train. This is a gorgeous train. Let me check on the Flying Scotsman. Is it affordable? Flying Scotsman, 120 kilometers per hour, 600 to run per year, 700 to run per year, and a life expectancy of 40 years. It is nice. It is nice. It was operated between Edinburgh and London, the capitals of Scotland and England, via the East Coast Main Line. An absolutely gorgeous train. Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe we want to place 3rd time's a charm this current train, because this current train is coming up for refreshal. It's about to run out of... It's about to run out of steam, put it that way. So, maybe I want to get a Flying Scotsman. We've also got the new Donetchirkabus, which is fine. At the same time, right, we're never going to be able to get it up to 120, which is a real problem. Yeah, there's not much point in replacing it, because we've got nothing that can actually run up to 120 kilometers per hour, apart from some wood replacement. But the Flying Scotsman is not a goods train. It is a luxury passenger experience. We are losing a shit ton of money on the new route New Me. That's not a problem, actually. I don't really care that much. Airport feeder. We are losing a lot of money on airport feeder. Still, I don't think we've transported a single fucking person. Although, tell a lie, 17 people waiting out over there. We can get 5 passengers if we get the upgraded version of the aircraft. It also flies faster. Costs a little bit more to maintain. Let's get 2 of these. Sure. Let's do it. Let's give it a crack. Let's absolutely give it a go. A little bit annoying that we're losing a little bit of money from the airport feeder, but 19 passengers waiting is not an inconsiderable amount of people. Although, very, very unreceptive to passengers on the Elstree and Bournemouth end. That's a little bit unfortunate. The ugly smell of success. Have at least 300 passengers waiting at a train station. Indeed. 3rd time's a charm. I really, really, really want to upgrade. I really, really, really want to automatically upgrade third time's a charm to the brand new... Flying Scotsman. I really do. I'm gonna do it, you know? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This might be the stupidest thing I've done in a while. But we're gonna give it a crack. We're gonna give it a crack. We might as well use the top of the line. There we go. How much is this train gonna cost? 6 million? That's pretty much nothing, actually. 17 passengers, so what's that? How many passengers do we currently have on this train line? I kind of want to aim for, like... That's 50... 5 times 7, 35. That's 95 passengers. That seems... like... This seems like overkill, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Alright. So, as soon as I have no money, I need to make sure to check this line... because it's going to be gorgeous. Flying Scotsman. Truly lovely plane. Truly, truly lovely plane. Alright, so let's hope and pray that we're going to be making enough money on the first airport line that we've got. I hope beyond hope that eventually we get a few more passengers over in this part. It's unfortunate that at the moment we're not getting any passengers over here. And we're not actually getting that many passengers at all on the new route, new me line. Which is, again, chronically unfortunate. But it's okay. It seems that on the Will in Hell East side of things, it seems to be going absolutely fine. Road vehicle 62. The iron route? Sure, I can set up an auto replace for the iron route. I'm actually making a lot of money on these guys. What do we need? What is this? The DMG Cannstatt is what we've got at the moment. Well, I guess let's upgrade to the Benz, even though that's a couple of years out of date now. Set it to pink. Cool. There we go. So you'll auto-replace as soon as you update. Which will drive our finances a little bit south, but not for long, I don't think. Yeah, so this new route, new me thing is kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Like, it was supposed to lose money, it wasn't supposed to lose this much money. We'll keep an eye on things. We'll keep an eye on things. Yeah, lots of road vehicles are reaching their life expectancy. I get it. I get what you're saying. Man, I'm so excited that we've got aircraft flying around now. You're carrying 62 logs, that's fine. Everything is just taking over quite nicely. Like, I don't really want to make any drastic changes to infrastructure or whatever, but I know we're gonna have to. High-speed tracks. High-speed tracks. Could Brackley be our first high-speed line? I mean, we don't actually have any train that is capable of running on high-speed tracks. That's worth noting, right? But by God, Brackley, you might have just got the lucky break. The lucky break that has actually motivated me to build a fucking line to Brackley. Let's pause. Because the game is slow enough at processing this game, so... Alright. The problem is that we're going to need to make this track go above and beyond. Above and beyond anything that we've ever done before. Now, this is a slight problem, because it's going to be expensive and it's going to need to go over existing track, right? Alright, that looks like fine. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can actually get rid of the depot here. I think that might be something that we do. Yeah, I don't like this design, but we'll do it. We'll get rid of the depot here. I was quite attached to that depot, I'll have you know. Not like it particularly matters, but alas, there we are. And then I will also, which is the way back? That's the way there. This is the way back. Cool. I'll attach just like a little bit of track over here. I don't know why it needs to be so damned fast, but there we go. It's high-speed track, that's for sure. You know, I'm a nut about this, right? Like, I absolutely want to see everything being high-speed track from now on. Like, that's pretty much the ambition. It's going to take a while for us to sort of update things. I don't need to buy anything. I just need to make sure that that's placed there. I don't need to buy anything that's actually high-speed capable right now, but absolutely convinced that everything is going to be high-speed from here on in. It's just got to be the standard, you know? It's just got to be. It's just got to be. Okay. That's good. Keep it coming. The bad thing about high speed is that it is unbelievably expensive in comparison to normal track. It's just straight up the truth. Also, another major downside of it is that by the very nature that it is high speed track, it needs to be a heck of a lot straighter. Not a heck of a lot straighter, but straighter. And that in itself is annoying because it might mean that you have to change the landscape a little bit more in order to make high-speed track actually viable. But either way, I'm super, super excited that we're actually going to be getting our first very high-speed line over here. We're going to place down a station, passenger station. It could be a terminal station. We could actually get it a terminal station. Track type, high speed, second street connection, sure. Number of tracks, 2. I don't think this is going to be a very big station here. But we also need to bring up the overlay of, yeah, this. In fact, we could make it a terminal station. We do not actually have any terminal stations right now. We could stick it quite nicely in here. Second street connection? Sure. I'm gonna stick it off the end of here. I feel that that's maybe the best opportunity. In fact, maybe not a terminal station, because just on the off chance that we decide to do anything else with this. Alright. The reason that we're going to put it here, it's a very selective reason, actually. In fact, I'm not convinced that I'm going to keep it there, because, well, that absolutely kills our high-speed track. Could turn a corner here. You know what? I am actually going to make it a terminal station. Fuck it. I'm going to make it a terminal station. We've got no terminal stations as of yet, and I want to use the brand new design and also just make it look a little bit swanky, you know? Yep, so let's connect that up there. Should be no difficulty in connecting up Medium Street, which I think is actually now new. Medium Country Road. Yeah, even the Medium Country Road has been done up. Extra Large Country Road. Extra Large Street has got 70 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so a little bit of speed upgrades all around. Good stuff, good stuff. I still do want to connect this up. It's going to cost me 300k. Can we get that down a little bit? Can I get one building just removed? I don't think that's possible. Maybe 2 buildings removed? Oh. Or 3, you know, fuck it. 3 buildings as well works for me. Game, if you want to be a dick about it, that's fine too. Alright, let's get a second high-speed track all the way along here, because this is going to be our very, very first route that is going to go high speed from the very beginning. But the more important thing is it's also going to be a double track from the very, very beginning. So this is... What? What? I thought this would be the problem. It's not a real problem. It's just a problem. Yeah, but it's going to be our very, very first high speed from the very beginning. It's just so exciting. It really, really is. There we go. That's perfect. Yeah. Works a charm. High speed from the very beginning, double track from the very beginning. It's going to be glorious. Now, it's not going to be for an awfully long time that this track will actually be able to carry trains on it that can travel at the maximum speed of the track, that the track allows, should I say. But when it does, it will be bloody glorious. So this has cost me a pretty penny to get this set up, as in comparison to a normal route, it would probably cost maybe double as expensive, I guess. It seems more expensive, that's for sure. Beautiful. There we go. Just out of curiosity, let me see. Yeah, so it seems, yeah, it seems a little bit more expensive. I don't really know as a factor of how much, but it seems more expensive. Anyway, this is our brand new high-speed track, and this is gonna be awesome. I'm really, really excited for this. It looks cool. It looks really, really swanky. Let me get a high-speed track crossover here. Now the thing is, can I get a 300 mile per hour crossover? I don't think I can, actually. Although, that looks pretty good. Wait, what? Look, I want this to cross over. That slows down to 90 something over there. Not like that's the end of the world. I mean, the train is going to be slowing down coming into the station anyway, but... You know, I want to make sure that we get the toppest of top speeds. What's that? What does that give us? 215? And that's pretty good. But at the same time, it diffuses the track and it makes it look like ass, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to have a regular old crossover here. It's going to slow it down to 15 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Construction not possible. What a bunch of wank. How is this? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean... Ugh. Why? Why would you do this to me, game? I was having such a grand old time with this track. Alright, let's try that then. And if I get it to cross over here... Hey! Look, there we go. I found the sweet spot. It works. And we actually manage a little bit of a higher speed there. Okay, that's good. This is looking really, really nice. I'm going to quickly place a depot and then we're going to end the episode because I cannot, unfortunately, record forever. So let's get a little depot out here. This does not need to be... It doesn't need to be like the depot that we made over there, which for some reason has a 300 little offshoot, a track that can technically travel up to 300 miles per hour. Well, I suppose track doesn't actually travel at any mileage per hour. That's the trains on the track. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over Potato. This has been Transport Fever. The next episode is going to be great. Hopefully, I'll see you then. Bye.